Guys, gals, and my non-gender conforming pals, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrington, and if you're new here, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button, give this a thumbs up, comment, and just interact with me overall. So, for today's video, we are ranking Manny Inue's palettes. And you're probably like, you mean Lunar Beauty? Mostly Lunar Beauty, yes. But Manny did come out with a Morphe collab, and I will be ranking that in this video. So let's go ahead and get started. First palette, I'm gonna go from least favorite to favorite. So my least favorite palette is the Morphe collab. I know he really wanted to make a palette that's super affordable because with his formula and just who he worked with and stuff, he just was not able to provide that the way that Morphe can. And honestly, when you use this palette compared to his others, you can see why. It's just not that good. Here's the inside. So you have two highlighters and then here are all the eyeshadows. I'm gonna do some swatches to show like how disappointing it is. Like first, this shade Aries, like it's supposed to be really dark. It's supposed to have like this shift too. I don't know if you can see, it's like a purple, red, green kind of shift. Like even in the swatch, and usually most people are applying the shimmers with their fingers. It's just not, I don't know, it's just not as good. I do like that he did make a little shade called Zaya after his dog. I think that's so cute. So here's Zaya swatch. And again, like in the pan, it looks so much darker, and then when you swatch it, the pigment's just not there. And even more so when you have a brush and you're just applying it, because fingers, you have a more dense, more impactful swatch, more impactful color. It's just not it for me. So this palette is in last place for me. Next up, in fourth place, is his Life's a Drag palette. I think that, you know, you've got the colorful on one side and you've got like the neutrals on the other, and you've got two shimmers right here in the middle kind of separating them. I like that idea. I think that's really good. However, these shades right here, I feel like leave a little bit to be desired, especially this shade right here. And if you guys are familiar with Porcelain's page, she also commented on this. And I had not bought the palette whenever she first commented on it. And then when I bought the palette and tried it, I was like, oh, now I know what you mean. It's called Kiki. And just, I mean, I guess it swatches. No, it doesn't even swatch, okay. No, yeah, no. That's just not a good shade. And again, like these are a little bit better than that one. I'm just not a huge fan. And I mean, really, like, it's just like this half of the palette that I use. When I have a palette, I want to be able to use more than half of the palette. I will say though, his shimmers, and this is in the shade Legendary. And he just kills it with these. Look at that. I mean, so reflective. This is a great palette. However, he just has ones that are better. Again, this is much better than that Morphe one. So, fourth place for this. In third place is Strawberry Dream. Guys, this packaging, that moon, like it just like, it like pops out, the clouds. Manny's packaging is absolutely stunning. I feel like his packaging is better than almost any other brand, and his price point for it is amazing. You have Hourglass, and granted, they have really good skin products, but I don't know if they're worth as much, especially for the packaging they put it in. Like for an $80 price point for like 6 pans, I'd want packaging that kind of has a really high-end vibe, kind of like these. But the reason why this is ranked at number 3 is just because I just don't get a lot of use out of it. It's definitely like a lot of pinks, reds, purples, or some blues in it, but again, I just don't really reach for it a whole lot. I think I've used this maybe 2 or 3 times. I do love, like this row has like moon and star emblem in it. I love that. I think that is so cute. I think he did such a great job. And this shade Blue Diamond kind of has like a wet feel, but it's super chunky. Like when you, let me swatch it. Like, do you see how chunky that is? I don't know. This is what it looks like. And it does, it's still chunky. You see that giant chunk right there? Still chunky. And then the fallout from the pan with that, like, do you guys see that fallout? Oh, maybe you can't. Okay. No, it's chunky fallout. I don't care for that. But I do think, like, here's Ruby Skies. See, that's good. So again, I mean, there's some shades that really just like leave to be desired or are chunky. So I just don't really reach for it a lot, but this packaging, I'm gonna keep saying this, is stunning. I just don't really reach for it, and there's some shades that I really think could be better. In second place, we have Greek Goddess. Again, this packaging, it's like a matte kind of feel right here, and then you've got like this like shiny, slick, kind of like goddess. I don't know. Love this. I love the thought that he really put into this. And again, I know it's a neutral palette. It's nothing revolutionary. It's not like the greatest color story ever. I just think the quality in this is better than like the Strawberry Dream. I don't have any of those really chunky shades in it. I don't have really like the mattes almost matching my skin tone whenever I use it. So again, so we have like Artemis right here, Nemesis right here, Athena. Oh, Athena's beautiful for an inner corner. I love using Athena for an inner corner. This palette just, I do like neutrals. I also like purples and pinks because that really makes my eye color pop. But whenever I'm just wanting to go into work or just go run some errands and really not take a lot of time for my makeup, neutrals. And this is definitely a palette that I reach for. I use this a lot more than I do the Strawberry Dream. So that's definitely why this is ranked higher, as well as having better quality shadow. And my number one favorite Lunar Beauty, which I'm sure if you're watching the rest of this, you know which one it is, and that is Moonspell. Guys, first of all, I always take my eyeshadow palettes out of the case that it comes in, out of the carton that it comes in. I kept this one in here because it is stunning. It looks like a book, like if you put it on a shelf with your palette, like if you stack your palettes like this on a bookshelf or something, like it looks like a book, like it looks like an actual book. This is beautiful. I love how like on the back he always has like, here's my YouTube, here's my Instagram. I like that, a little added touch. Give you some promo. Okay, and then just the palette itself. So even if you took it out of the carton, again, looks like the spine of a book. It even reads the same as like a spine of a book. The cover, is stunning. It screams Halloween to me. I love this. The gold, like they're gold pages. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And inside, the color story. And this is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. If you want a tutorial on this, comment down below or leave a thumbs up and I will definitely make one. But again, as I said, purples make my eyes pop. So I have the purple row, but I also have, well, if I just want a neutral everyday look, I have a neutral everyday look option. And then, if I want to kind of be a little bit more adventurous, I have down here too. And what I love about this palette the most is that he said he named these after witches in like TV shows and movies. I love that. Okay, I love witches. So this whole palette, this whole vibe, again, quality, absolutely stunning. Here's the shade Mary. Here's the shade Marnie. Here's the shade Sabrina. You just have all those different tones. The packaging, this is the best packaging that he has done in my opinion. In my opinion, this is absolutely stunning. I would personally kind of want to see him do a series for like, so make a Christmas one, make like a, I don't know, like a Christmas themed one, and maybe like a springtime thing that looks like books. I think that would be cool. But I'm also like a huge book nerd. Like I have bookshelves on bookshelves of books, and I've read almost all of them. I go to the library. I love reading. So to me, like, this is legit probably like the coolest thing ever. Alright guys, and so that wraps up today's video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Which palette would you have ranked number 1? Have you tried any of Manny's formulas? Have you tried the Morphe one? What do you think between the difference between Lunar Beauty and Morphe? Leave all your thoughts and opinions down below. And with that, we're going to end this video. So, bye guys.